Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television at the Nelson County Extension Office. I'm here with Dana Parrott, who is the Family and Consumer Science Agent for the Extension Office. And today we're going to make a garden platter, which is the recipe from the 2014 Food and Nutrition Calendar provided by the UK Extension. And you can get these calendars. You could have gotten them anywhere at the Extension Office. It's kind of getting late in the year now to really get
but
one
we
of
still
these.
have a few. So.
But you can still get a copy of the recipe
right.
if
That's
you don't
exactly
actually
right.
get the calendar itself, because a new calendar will be coming out not too long from now.
Soon.
Can you believe it's already
I know.
August?
I can't. No, I cannot believe it. It has gone so fast.
Fantastic. That's crazy. Okay, so we're going to do a garden platter is today's recipe. These are nice, healthy recipes. Tell us about what goes into a garden platter.
Well, the cool thing about this recipe, I think, it tells you what vegetables to use, but you can do whatever you want with this. Use whatever's in season, whatever maybe you have in your garden or whatever's at the farmer's market, whatever it is you like. You can substitute things really easy with this recipe. But the thing that I like, it's very pretty. The thing that I like about it is that it's actually all in the microwave. So this is something that if you need to throw together a side dish really fast, this is the way to do it. So we're going to use some fresh products, but I'll show you a couple different ways that we can do it to make it a little quicker.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. So
Sounds good.
the first thing you're going to do is start with some broccoli. This is just a crown of broccoli. You can buy just the crowns, or you can buy a whole head of broccoli and do it yourself.
What is the difference between a crown and a head?
So the crown is just the top, and so a head can have multiple crowns.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah. But then we're just going to cut off.
Broccoli's my favorite.
Oh, I love broccoli. My niece calls it trees, which I think a lot of kids call it trees, but she loves broccoli too, and that's how we get her to eat it. We get her to eat her trees.
Exactly.
So, but then you're just going to take a plate, any microwavable plate, and set it kind of around the corners here.
Break your crowns.
That's right. Break up your little trees. And doesn't have to be pretty. You can do it in a fancy way if you want to. If you just want to throw it all together and mix it all together, that works just as well too. So we're just going to line our plate here. That was the perfect amount.
Now, broccoli's not in season in August, is it?
No.
Right. That's
It
a
just
cold
went
crop,
out,
right?
Yes, but you can still find it,
Yeah.
at the store or anything like that. And then everything else that we're using is in season.
Okay.
So, and it's one of those things. Broccoli is just a good base for this. Most people like broccoli, especially
Yeah.
steamed broccoli, and so it's a good base for this. Plus, it's pretty. It's got the green. It's nice.
I like cauliflower too.
I do too. Cauliflower is something that a lot of people don't like.
White trees?
Yeah, there you go. But I really like cauliflower. I've always liked cauliflower. So this is a recipe that's right up my alley.
Not too long ago, I had smashed cauliflower to take the place
Yeah.
of smashed potatoes.
Yeah, that's right.
Or mashed potatoes, I
Uh-huh.
guess. It was pretty good.
Yeah, you can do a lot with cauliflower. One big thing, cauliflower is kind of gaining in popularity right now because of the gluten-free celiac disease. They can make pizza crust, things like that with cauliflower instead. I have
Really?
actually had a
Okay.
cauliflower pizza crust, and it's time-consuming to make, but it's actually really good. So,
Interesting.
but then you're just going to take your cauliflower, do the same thing, go inside the broccoli, make a little line.
Okay.
I'm going to scoot that out of the way. I've already chopped up our zucchini and our squash here. You're just going
Which
to
are in season, right?
That's right. We're going to put those there in the center.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Again, kind of make it look however you want. If you like a lot of squash, put more squash on there. If you don't like cauliflower, don't put cauliflower. I really like carrots, so I would add carrots to this dish.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah. So then you just do this, decorate it however you want, and then we're going to put it in the microwave for 5 to 8 minutes. Now, one thing that I would do that it doesn't tell you to do in the calendar, I would add a little cup of water in the microwave. It just kind of helps with that steam, the moisture. I think it results in a prettier product and a better tasting product. It's not necessary, but I always do it whenever I steam vegetables in the microwave.
So, actually, just a cup of water all by itself,
Yeah.
not on the...
Right.
Oh,
you
okay.
can drizzle water on this if you want to too, but sometimes people do too much and then you have water standing at the bottom. So just putting a cup will do the same thing.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got our zucchini and our squash. One way I was telling you, if you need to do this quick, you can just go to the store and get the vegetable medley that has the vegetables already pre-cut for you. Line this up on a plate. It's the same thing.
And it has your
This
carrots
one would
in
have
there.
my carrots in it, that's right. But that is an option too. You don't have to use the time cutting everything up if you don't have it. So
Okay.
we are going to trade off here. We would put that in the microwave for 5 to 8 minutes. I've already got one in here.
Look at you.
I know, so fancy.
Wow, looks good.
Yeah. This one, you know, if you were going to do this, you wanted it to present a little nicer. This is on a glass plate, a little bit bigger so you can see everything a little bit more. And while we're doing the next step, we're going to make our sauce, which is just 4 tablespoons of butter, which is half a stick, and 1/4 a teaspoon of garlic salt. And you're just going to stick that in the microwave, and we want to melt the butter because we want to be able to drizzle that on this in just a minute. But while we're doing that, we are going to add some tomatoes. Again, it adds in that color, prettiness, just something different for people to grab at. So pretty much this is just like a vegetable tray, but steamed and just a little nicer. You're not putting that plastic container out here for everybody. And then this is something that if I was making this for myself, I would leave off because I don't like mushrooms. But a lot of people do like mushrooms, so we'll add some of those on there.
So the tomatoes are in season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are mushrooms in season?
I don't like mushrooms.
So you go back, yeah.
So I feel like mushrooms are
Always.
everywhere.
It's a fungus.
So yeah, it's just that is one of the. It's a texture thing for me, but then it's the fact that it's fungus, and I struggle with that. So, and I'm usually pretty open for foods, but mushrooms are. I'm
Just
not
not your
there yet.
favorite,
Yeah,
though.
not there yet. So then we're gonna take our sauce. We're just gonna drizzle it over it, and again, it's just butter and garlic salt.
Which sounds good to me.
That's exactly right. It smells good too. And then you're going to take 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese and you're going to sprinkle it on top.
Okay.
Try not to make a mess here. And then we're going to stick it back in the microwave for another minute or two just to heat up the mushrooms and the tomatoes. You know, you don't really cook those, but just to heat them up, kind of make it consistent with everything else. And then we're good to go.
Fantastic.
So do you want me to stick this in the microwave for a minute?
Sure, why not? Why not? And we'll get our final product.
That's right.
And again, this is the garden platter. It's the August recipe in the 2014 Food and Nutrition Calendar, From My Garden to My Plate, put together by the UK Extension offices. You can get them at any of the offices in Central Kentucky or all around the state. Or if they don't have them, they can still copy you this recipe.
Right.
And as Dana was saying, you can kind of pick and choose and put whatever kind of vegetables
Right.
are in season or are your favorites on there.
That's right.
And whatever can work for it.
This
all
is the
really
one that
tasty.
it's just easy to substitute. Anything that's going to be pretty. This would be really good with, you know, BLTs, you know, a good side dish, something good to take to a potluck, something like that.
Absolutely. So garden platter. Be sure and try it out. And then let us know what you think when you do try it out. You can
do.
email us here at the Extension office for Nelson County, or you can contact Central Kentucky Television as well at info@channel6tv.com, and then we'll pass it on for next time.
That's right.
And let us know if you add some different vegetables.
Oh yes, variations, always. I'm going to take this out 5 seconds early to let you try it here. Now, do you like everything that's on here?
Sure. Yeah, I do. Mushrooms, I'll eat mushrooms when they're in something. I would not choose to put them in something, though.
But see, that's the good thing about this, too, is you can just pick around it.
That's right. So I think I'll pick some broccoli.
There you go.
I like broccoli. And then I'll take, because this zucchini has a lot of Parmesan on it, too, and I like Parmesan.
I don't blame you at all.
So I'll do that.
There you go. So it's like a vegetable platter spiced up. So
It's good.
there you go. And it was so easy to do.
It wasn't. It's very tasty.
There you go.
When you get butter and cheese and good vegetables, you can't go wrong, right?
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And again, that is the garden platter. I've been here with Dana Parrott at the Nelson County Extension Office. This is Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.